Hi, this is Nick Lasoli of the Nick Lasoli Young Again website, and we're getting ready to go do a workout at the DC Ranch Village. This is my youngest son, James.
How's it going?
And what we wanted to talk to you about today is, losing weight is not necessarily just for, and getting fit is not just necessarily for older people. As everybody knows, if you've looked at my website, I lost about 65, 70 pounds over the last 14 months. And it took a long time to get it weigh that much. But a lot of that started when I went after college. I went and just started living life in an office life and, doing my career and getting married and all that. What if you never put the weight on and it never was a problem for you, so you never had to take it off and go through what I did? Wouldn't that be nice? So I think what I wanted to introduce James to you today for was, yes, he's never had a weight problem. But he's now gone off into corporate America, and he's had the experience what it's like to, change and not be able to work out as much, and you got to watch what you're eating now, and you got to do a lot of different things to keep the weight off. So he's got some ideas on that. So James, why don't you tell people a little bit about how you dealt with that?
Yeah, so I've always done, there's like 2 to 3 key things that I've always done to maintain where I'm at. And now sometimes I want to lose a little weight, and sometimes I want to try to build a little muscle. But the point is, I'm never fluctuating, in and out of like a plus or minus 5 pound range. Now the way I do that is, I'd say 75% diet and 25% working out. And now there's other things there, amount of sleep you get and whatnot. But really focused on like diet and working out. So what I'll do is, in regards to diet, is I'll always try to do low carb, high protein diet. And always just try to be conscious of, don't eat a ton of carbs, but don't also overeat on anything. And so I'll try to be light throughout the day, and have like a lighter breakfast, eat my lunch, and then I work out after work typically, and then eat my dinner.
And one of the things I wanted to mention is James actually knew about MyFitnessPal before I did. He was actually doing some stuff in the kitchen before I was more conscious of cooking better food choices. And you might want to just kind of run through maybe a typical breakfast, lunch, even sometimes how you make sure you have a good lunch that's nutritious, and then maybe a couple of dinner choices that you go through that actually sets you up to do your maintenance.
Yeah, definitely. So, and I think everyone's different, but depending on who you are, I like to eat breakfast, but I've noticed a lighter breakfast with like coffee will keep me, very satisfied till lunch around noon. And that breakfast is usually happening for me around 6:15 in the morning.
What is it?
Yeah, so I'll do a protein shake, so that's just like any type of whey protein, and then maybe a bowl of oatmeal, or a banana, or like Greek yogurt, and that could just be in the protein shake. So it's really quick. It makes my mornings shorter, so you can sleep a little longer if you want to. And then for lunch, I cook all my meals on Sunday for a few reasons. 1, I can save money. 2, I never have to cook after work or when I'm tired. And 3, it just makes me feel good because I don't have to worry about what I'm eating throughout the week. And I know what I'm eating for lunch is going to be good for me and keep me energized and keep me full while I'm at work. So what I'll do for lunch is I'll do chicken breast or other types of lean meats. I'll do turkey sometimes as well. Sometimes I'll do beef if I make steak and just cut it up and spread it out over the week. And so that's like the meat, right? That's like the protein part of it. And then I'll do vegetables. So I'll do broccoli or cauliflower. I really like asparagus. It's easy to make and it tastes really good. And then sometimes, depending on, again, what I want to do and what I'm having for breakfast, I'll do brown rice. And all these things are really easy to make on Sunday. They're really cheap. So especially someone coming out of school, depending on what your job is, you don't want to spend a lot of money on groceries. So I can only, spend maybe 60 to 70 bucks every week on groceries, and that'll give me enough meals throughout the week. And then for dinner, I love like eggs, so I'll always make. Honestly, I'll make breakfast for dinner a lot. So I'll do omelets, and I kind of nitpick on dinner. I don't have big dinners, I've noticed, and that's really helpful because then when I go to bed, I don't feel like I'm really full and feel like I overate, and then I wake up feeling kind of groggy. Like I'm always kind of going to bed, and I think you try to do this too. Kind of go to bed feeling not hungry, but light or so. So when you wake up, you feel a little better. And that's what I do for my meals, and that's really allowed me to maintain where I'm at. And
How do you avoid getting a craving, just say 2-3 hours after dinner,
yeah,
and not pigging out before you go to bed? Which
yeah.
I wouldn't say, pigging out, maybe that's an extreme term, but that my biggest problem was after dinner, I would sort of graze throughout the night until I went to bed. And by the time you add up all those calories, I might well have eaten another meal.
Yeah.
How do you get through that?
The snacking, I would argue, is the thing that gets most people.
Yeah, I believe you. I think that's
because it's gotten me, and I've noticed that's been a problem for me. So, actually, once I got that out of the way, the lunches and dinners I realized didn't really change that much. It was because it could turn into pigging out. Like it's so true. But you got to find what you like. So I find snacks that that are easy to I don't have to cook anything. I just eat it right out of a package, but are still healthy. Now I do love to eat different types of meat. So I have packaged lunch meat, and so I'll do turkey, chicken breast, salami, and then I also love like almonds. And almonds are high calorie, but they're low carb, so you don't have to eat a lot of them to get full or satisfy a craving if you get like salted almonds. So I'll really just pick on lunch meat, almonds, and sometimes I do like beef jerky snacks. Now I know this probably sounds like a ton of meat to some people, and maybe more than anyone's used to, but for me it works, and it satisfies that craving immediately because it's tasty. Helps. So that's what I do for snacks.
Yeah, and here's one tip. Actually, I started doing this a couple of months ago, and it really has helped me with all that. Is just say you're going to have your protein shake or protein bar or whatever your snacks would be throughout the night. James talked about some deli meat and all that. Whatever it was, it could be frozen berries with some whipped cream. Whatever your snacks would be throughout the night. Try this one time and see if it works. Have dinner, and then maybe immediately after dinner or very close to after dinner, have all the snacks that you were going to have throughout the night right then. And then tell yourself that's it for the night, except for drinking, whatever you want to drink, juices, water, whatever you want to drink throughout the evening. And then you're not going to eat until breakfast. I found that when I had that extra satisfaction of having the dessert, if you will, right after dinner, and knowing I wasn't going to have any more food, I was very satisfied. And believe it or not, it was pretty easy. One other tip somebody gave me once: the later you stay up, the harder it is to do this, especially during a weeknight. If you're starting to feel some cravings, this guy told me this trainer told me this. He said, just go to bed.
That's true.
Because I can't eat while you're sleeping, and I know it sounds crazy, but it actually works. So anyway, these are things you can try. You don't have to do them right away. You don't have to do them over a long period of time. But all these things kind of are cumulative, and it just ends up becoming part of your life to kind of live like we're living. So anyway, we're gonna go. We're gonna go hit the gym. See how that goes.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a father-son workout.
Yeah.
I'm in big trouble, guys.
I'm excited. I might be in more trouble, honestly.
I'm in big trouble, everyone. So, no, I don't think so. I don't think you have anything to worry about. But we'll give it our best try. All right, let's go hit it. All right. Yeah. So he's gonna spot me, and I'm gonna spot him and see what happens. All right, after the workout, we're going to do an InBody, see what's going on inside the body.
Yeah.
All right.
It's pretty close on the weight.
That's exactly what you said.
Yeah.
The handles there. You put your thumbs on there, and then elbows are locked, hands away from the body, and then just lock that.
There you go. Oh, look at that
That's all.
body fat. Athlete.
Wow, even after with grandma solely for a week, it's still
Yeah, no, that's.
not
You look happy.
bad. I was surprised, actually.
Yeah, you can let go of that, and I'll print out your thing.
Wow.